What's going on, YouTube? Let's talk about the small recurring expenses that's eating away from your middle class account.
Look at competitive games, for example. Ever notice how some characters or weapons or, really suggestive skins are locked behind paywalls or season passes? That's not just cosmetic, that's power. And it's for sale. These systems are designed to wear you down, to make you feel like FOMO, to create just enough friction that you start thinking, well, maybe just this once. And then, at that point, the hook is in.
Or from your account and quietly eroding it. So, it often becomes unnoticed until they accumulate a significant cost. And the common micro purchases. So, this is what's eating away from your account. And I did this research and I found it was outrageous. And the first one that's commonly eating away from your account is delivery and service fees. Order takeout can seem convenient, but did you know delivery fees, service charges, and tip can inflate the simple meal into a larger expense?
Same meal, 3 prices. Delivery first. You tap order and it looks fine. Then the receipt stacks service fee, delivery fee, maybe a small order fee, plus tax and a driver tip. So that $12 combo can jump to $19 to $22, a 55 to 85% bump for convenience. Pick up next. Same app. You grab it yourself. You skip the delivery fee, maybe see a tiny platform fee and tax, tip is optional. Most cities land at 10 to 20% over menu, and you skip the wait. Dean and last. Menu price, sales tax, about an 18% tip. It usually totals 15 to 25% over menu with hot food and refills.
So your $14 burrito, at the end of it, it's going to end up costing you $23. And if you keep doing that, that additional cost for your meal is $750 to $1,300 annually. Now, does this sound like something you should be doing if you're trying to build wealth? Or you can just place the order and just go over there and pick it up. It's not that hard. So that is one of the most common examples I'm going to give you. Now, you need to understand microtransaction is eating away from your bank account. What others are eating away? Subscription services, like monthly subscription services for app streaming service, cloud storage, meaning may seem minor.
I'm sure you've heard the news. Subscriptions are sneaky. Let's talk about it. From streaming movies to getting snack boxes, subscription services are everywhere. They might seem cheap, but those small charges add up fast. Did you know the average person spends over $200 a month on subscriptions? Yikes! That's like spending money on a fancy gadget you never see. So here's a quick tip.
But they accumulate quickly. For instance, 5 subscriptions on average of $4.99 each can cost around $25 a month. Now, in a total, that's $300 that you may not be fully utilizing. Now, let's say you cut that expense and you do $200 a month instead of buying subscription. Look at this number on the screen. Yeah, that's a lot of money. And I'm going to do it from the age of 35 to 67. That's a lot of money, especially if you put in a Roth IRA. Now, that's what you need to understand. All these little nickels and dimes will cost you your retirement or cost you your middle class lifestyle because these little conveniences are taking away your money. Now, number 3, dining out. Regular eating out can significantly impact your budget. Now, the average American spends about $328 per month dining out.
When you're budgeting for dining out, you want to make sure you're thinking about all of the costs included. Here are some hidden ones. Number one, parking. Depending on where you're eating, parking can be really expensive. We were in downtown New Orleans, so parking was $9.32. Two, the meal itself. So if you can look up the menu and try and see how much the meal is going to cost you, and see if any additions or substitutions to your food, if they have an upcharge associated with it, so that you can be prepared for.
Now, planning meals, cooking at home can mitigate these costs. Now, if you're single, I can say that it costs the same if you don't want to eat the same meal every day. If you want to eat something different and you spend $14 a day, you save a little bit money. But at the end of the day, this is based off of you. Maybe not spend all of that going out to eat. Maybe spend $200 going out to eat and save $128. And look at the number on the screen, $128 from the age of 18 to the age of 67 will get you this amount of money. You see, that's crazy how much money you'll have in a Roth IRA if you just invest it. Why are you not understanding that this is how you build wealth? Is you doing little things. These microtransactions will make you rich. Number 4, impulse purchases. Small unplanned purchase, whether online or in-store, can add up over time. Now, these often stem from emotional spending or rather than necessary, leading to financial strain. And this is what I can tell you about this. If you have a bad impulse buy, just do pickup orders. Just do put it in your cart, leave it there for 30 days. Do you really need it? Stuff like soap, food, you're gonna purchase it. But stuff like, do you really need that pillowcase? Do you really need that other cup? And you let it sit there and say, do I really need that? And if it stays there for more than 2-3 months, and then purchase it because you really want it then. But at the end of the day, if you don't want it and don't do impulse purchases, guess what? You will save yourself some money. Now, let's talk about number 5. Coffee and snacks. The daily habit like buying coffee and snacks can seem harmless, but they cost you over $1,300 annually. If you spend $5 daily on your coffee alone, instead of brewing coffee or getting coffee at work for free, this is where you're gonna lose some money. Now, I'm not saying that $5 coffee is gonna eat away and make you less wealthy, but here's the numbers on the screen. If you do $5 a day and there's 365 days in a year, put the number on the screen, 365 days, and now take that number, divide it by 12, so you know how much you get in a month, and then you put it in a investment calculator right here. This is how much money you'll have from the age of 18 to 67. That's not bad. And that's just skipping out on your coffee. I'm not saying every day you can't do it, but if you just cut that in half, you'll have way more money. And little things like this will get you farther in life. Now, number 6, fast food and convenience food. While convenient food like fast food can be more expensive than cooking at home, regular visiting fast food restaurant can quickly drain your budget, especially when you factor in the cost of drinking, sides, alcohol. You start adding all this in, it start costing you more money. So, fast food and convenience, if you just cut that out, you'll save a lot of money. There's really not much to talk about because it's all based off of your income. And the last one is number 7 is utilities cost. Ignore peak usage time. Like I try to wash clothes during the evening time where electricity is cheaper. So you need to understand to use your appliances in a non-peak time. Don't wash your clothes at noon. Try to do your best on getting the best discounted rate and get appliances that are star efficiency that save you money in the long run. Now, since I talk about the 7 utility costs, let's go into how to managing your micro purchases. Managing micro purchases. First thing you need to do is track your spending. Regularly reviewing your expenses and identify the pattern so you can cut back. That's easy. You go on there and say, oh, okay, I keep doing this. I just put a stop to it. You can go on to your bank statement and boom, I keep doing this every month. Well, if I cut this out, this is how much money I can save. Number 2, set a budget. Establish a budget for this discretionary spendings and stick to order takeout and eat order frequency. So you can go out to eat. You can do whatever you want to do, but budget of it. Maybe you're spending $400 going out to eat and $800 on grocery a month. Well, what are you going to do? You're going to keep spending $12,000 or $1,200 a month on both of it, or you can just cut out some of it from groceries by couponing and spending less money on, guess what? Going out to eat. And you just budget it. That's all you need to do. All right. And number 3 on this tip of managing it is plan meals. You know, preparing your meals will help advance reduce temptation and order and takeout. Plan your favorite meals out. Say, okay, Monday, I want enchiladas. Tuesday, I want fried rice. Wednesday, leftover days. Stuff like that. And then you go, you know what? What about Thursday? Let's go out to eat. All right. See, you can do stuff like that. Plan your meals out and save yourself some money. And lastly, audit subscription. Periodic review your subscription and cancel those you no longer use. If you haven't used it in a month or 2, cancel it. You don't need it. If you want it again, just reinstate it. At the end of the day, these small expenses are eating up from your money. And I'm just trying to help you save some money so you can get wealthy and get out of the situation you're in. Like, subscribe to my video, and that's all I got for you.